It's always rainy and windy here. And in the meantime, where the hell are we? How far did... Dear God. Well, we got closer to our goal. But honestly, seems like we've got to turn right around. So, if my information of the map is correct, there should be a little bit of a sawmill over there. Yeah, probably wolves. There should be a sawmill over here. Yeah, and there should be bees. They're not meant to be here. They're meant to be in my pocket. Well, the honeycomb is supposed to be in my pocket. That a dead cow, dead horse. Think a dead cowage.
Oh, this'll cool the staffing heat.
I'm not sure what you just said. Something about cooling. No clue. I see monsters in the village. I see an arm. Well, that's one way to let things get out of hand. Is that? Yeah, that honestly looks like necrophage. So, can I? Okay, if I already have something on my sword, I can't reapply it, right? Or can I? I can. Nah, good enough. Alright. 1 necrophage, 2, 3. 3 in total. No problem, no problem. That means I can liberate this. Right? Come on. Come on. Okay. If you don't want to come to me, I will come to you. Okay, 2 more remaining, 2 more remaining. As long as you do not break my quen, everything is okay. What did I just say, friend? As long as you don't break my quen. Come on, stop dancing around. Thank you. Okay, am I just imagining it right now, or is there a lot of bees around here? Like, I noticed the mirror person wants to have a lot of honeycombs, but at this rate, I might have more than she can pay for. I mean, I'm just saying. See, there's 1 honeycomb. No, there's still 1 ghoul around. Friend, I just killed your friends.
What now?
Do you want to join them? I mean, if you wanted to, you should have come to me. See? So much better. And thus new life flourishes again. Although I do hope that these guys don't actually clean up all the corpses, because, yeah, its populace has returned. I still want to loot. Do you want me to take care of those as well? Maybe.
Just sent Grandad out for some dried brush.
Maybe. I'll take a look later. I'll take a look later. Yeah, I might have. I mean, I found an arm. There's the other one. I'm so... Are you talking about the wolves? You're talking about the wolves, aren't you? Oh. Are you kidding me? I just saved these people. Go away. Dear God. Okay, where's the other one? I saw another. You know what, people? I will return to you very shortly. I am going to make sure that everything... Oh, knickers. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how many friends of the old days I am to encounter in the nearby future. Okay. You're decently easy, no problem so far. Just same as before, I know you're powerful in groups, so please stay with 1 at a time, that kind of stuff. And I'm not giving you a chance. Okay, is that all of them? Is that all of them? Yes, it is. Alright, let's take a look, shall we? Knickers. Ogroids. Take heed, gents. There's knickers under this here bridge. If you all cross at once, without slowing or stopping, there's nothing to fear. But if your car throws an axle and you get stuck out there, well, close your eyes and pray to Melitele. Every single time I try to pronounce that, I don't know how. Anyway, Kurt Hammerbach, city guardsman in Vengerberg. A lone knicker is harmless. 5 are dangerous. 10 can kill even a veteran monster slayer. Particularly troublesome are the larger, stronger individuals known as warriors, as well as the rare breed of knickers known as Fukas. I can't say I've ever heard of Fukas before, but they are weak to upgrade oil and northern winds to slow them down. Yeah, I don't have either of those. So, for the time being, it works. And it also means, let me loot everything. And honestly, I just saved these people. I just saved these people. I am not going to let you ruin my saving. Yeah, two more. This is what happens when humans take over. They make a mess of things. Where are you two running off to? Or... oh, you're knickers. You're knickers. I thought for a moment that you were again wolves. I mean, honestly, I'm not complaining right now, but where's your friend? There's your friend. Why is your friend running all the way over here? Like, I am way beyond the village borders right now. But even so, these are monsters. They will cause issues in the nearby future. We saved all these people. They might never know it, but we did good. Now, where is my loot? Lesser... the mutagens. I just got a lesser green mutagen. I got some stuff to do. Do I have everything? I think I got everything. Yeah, I totally, completely forgot about that, didn't I? I totally did. Let's see. Character panel. Right over here. Mutagens. Okay, so we have got Noonrave mutagen for 50 vitality. And lesser green mutagen. So I need these for... where is it? If I want these kind of decoctions, I would need to have the specific monster mutagen. Now, I'm not entirely sure if these decoctions work the same as the normal potions, whereas if I craft one of them, I will have it forever and I just have to refill it with alcohol, or if I have to craft these over and over. But we picked up the Griffin decoction, which is taking damage raises damage resistance up to an upper limit for the remainder of the fight. Pretty decent, but again, I need, in this case, a Griffin mutagen. And we got white honey. Clears toxicity and cancels all active potion effects. Useful if our toxicity goes completely through the roof. I am not sure if I will ever need it, but honestly, it can't hurt to have it. But anyway, that means mutagen we can place inside over here in that case? Yeah. Okay, so I'm not sure. I can switch around these abilities whenever I want. I assume I can do the same with this. At least I would certainly hope so. Anyway, this means plus 50 vitality. At least for now. And can I remove it? Yup. Well, it's a bonus. And I like it. Which also means I've got one more point available. And... okay, I need to be level 4 for the next level 6. Oh dear god, that is a lot more. Okay, so it's best to focus either in Delusion right now and go even further, with the next level being target does not move towards God while he is casting, increase the effectiveness of axing dialogues, and reduce axing casting time, and more stamina. I like to use science, and the other would just be even more damage and adrenaline gain. For now, I'm gonna go with more Delusion. So that is the people of this village safe, and I recall seeing, I at least recall seeing that I had not actually looted all of the ghouls, thank you. I saw a beehive somewhere, a second one, right? Yep, right over there. Oh,
Rain don't rust your blades. You know, Witcher.
One of them is silver, don't worry. That's good. You also possibly won't forget that I actually tried to burn the beehive and completely missed. I hate bees. I hate wasps more, but bees are bothersome too. Yeah, There we... Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Oh, merchant, you have got to be Can I hit that thing? There we go. I'm sorry. For some reason, I am very careful when nearby merchants. Even though I'm not really trying to. Anyway, greetings. Hi. Do you have anything for sale?
Greetings.
Yes, greetings. Show me your wares, please.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
And obviously, okay, I don't need the Dorian, so I get 2 and 3 crowns for these. Am I getting more crowns if I were to sell these to the quartermaster, which also makes me wonder, did I sold all those axes to the wrong person, maybe? Might have. Anyway, I picked up these gold ruby rings. They're pretty expensive, giving me only 30 crowns in this case, but I can break these down. I can get a gold nugget and a ruby for it, or 2 gold nuggets and a ruby. Now what I saw with the amethyst that we received from Odolan, this is pretty expensive. I imagine that if I were to need more ruby dust, for example, that too, quite expensive. This breaks down into 2 amethyst dusts. I might be better off just trying to dismantle those rings and get the rubies from it, and maybe use those rubies in the future. That seems like a better idea, but in the meantime, you know what, we have a merchant in White Orchard itself. Personally, I don't currently need to trade with you. Still though, it is nice to have you around. You're very welcome.
Farewell.
Anyway, that is the sawmill village. Just making sure, did I get...
Give me a slingshot. Gonna hunt bears.
Truly, don't hunt bears. You're going to get yourself killed. Like, I'm not entirely sure if your parents would approve of that, but...
Godspeed your work.
Yeah, okay. Now here's the question. Do I want to deal with those people? Or those monsters? How far is that? I mean, for all I know, there might be another one of those places of power nearby. But those are pretty far away. You know, I will return there later. Hi. I will return to you right now. I wonder, do I want to loot? How many beehives are there? Honestly, I'm not complaining. With a little bit of luck, Tomira is going to pay me a lot of money for this, but oh my god, there were 4 of them in the small area here?
Even more than 4. And a fair few extra in the nearby future. You are aware that there is no way that Tomira is gonna have enough gold to purchase all those honeycombs. And that waiting for her stock of crowns to, well, restock is not exactly going to be a brilliant option. I wonder how long it'll take before we have more money than we know what to do with.
I mean, I'll take it, but... oh boy. But anyway, I saved everyone in this place. But there is loot to be had.
And you shan't steal no young'uns in exchange for your help?
Who told you that nonsense? Anyway, what I will steal... I don't want to steal that. I already have enough files. I saved this place from the ghouls and all that kind of stuff. I am going to take what belongs to me, which means there be... sapphire. Yeah, I will take this as payments. Iron ore, that kind of stuff. In this case, I don't mind taking everything I can possibly get. Were there more houses? You have more houses, right? Yeah, you have more houses.
Look at me.
And you have more barrels. Can I get what's inside of that barrel? I'll take it. Fine. Alright, that is almost everything done. And honestly, a little bit of enhancing of the swords. It can't do any harm. So, seriously, how many bloody beehives are there? It's just my... shit. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not know that was a gravestone. My apologies. What I did was clean it from the foul ghoul presence. I mean, it's total Witcher work. You have to trust me in that one. Oh dear. Okay, well, that is all of that gone. Is there something with these stones here, or are these just normal stones? I swear it's a wolf. It's a wolf. He's still pretty far away. Well, you know what? Fine. We're here anyway. We're here anyway. We're here anyway. Get over here. Oh, that enhancement truly works. Oh boy.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, show me what you got. You do stand a bit of a chance if I start flailing my sword around like a madman. Okay, this is good. This is good. That's more wolves. And behind me. Honestly, I don't want to have you guys just attack me from all kinds of sides when I don't know where you are. So please, thank you. Go away. Anyone else? Get over there. Rabbits. Yeah, these wolves were just normally hunting. But they attacked the village before. I'm not going to let that happen again. I am purely rescuing these people from a serious death coming soon towards them. Like, dear God, you're way too close to this village and you're a warg. You're definitely a warg. I should cast Quen, just in case. Come on. Go away. Go away. Don't underestimate wargs. Okay, few more remaining. 2 more. Should be easy. Picking. All that kind of stuff. Let's do this. Nice and easy.
Damn, you're ugly.
No, you're not ugly. You're brilliant. I am sorry. I totally did not mean to say that you were ugly. Wolves are glorious. And another beehive. Honestly, I have a feeling I am gonna be rich. And unfortunately, no place of power. Anyway, let the looting begin. Oh my God, is that another beehive? That's another beehive. Friends. Oh, really? Archery? I am... Okay, where is your archery friend? Come on, get rid of you and... Come on, come on. I do not want to play with archery. Honestly, archers are just horrible.
Well, how long are you gonna make me wait?
I'm going to make you wait until I can actually easily take you out. Honestly, that's a bit much. I mean, it's cool, but that's a bit much. And how did you guys not get stung by these bees? What started as an attempt to actually take out a few wolves that would certainly harm the villagers, sadly turned into a whole lot more lucrative stuff, and I am getting really distracted from what I was trying to do. But honestly, when there's interesting stuff like this, Hunter Strauss's Dragon's Dream, oh, I am not complaining. Let's see, what else have we got? Prisoners. Oh boy. Explosive barrel, don't need that. I really should return to where I was. Fury Cutlass, Grave Hack Decoction. Honestly, yeah, I'll take it. I truly should return to where I just came from, because I am way too distracted. I have a herbalist to find. Alright, so all I need to do is just return here towards the herbalist. After that, my adventure here kinda got cut short, and there might still be stuff hidden inside of the swamp with all of those ruined houses. So I do want to return here in a little bit, but yeah. First up, Herbalist. No more further distractions. Except for you. For you, I will make one final exception. And then, Herbalist. I promise. Oh, we truly ran a far distance, and oh, now I do wonder. It's pretty much nighttime. Everyone's asleep, and yeah, 100% Herbalist. They probably wouldn't mind if I take one of their flowers, right? Probably not. Anyway, is anyone home?
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams.
Okay.
Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Her? Other one lying in the bed. Let me guess, the griffin did that?
Griffin do that to her?
To Lena. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
Oh boy.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love.
Yeah, but in wartime?
Wounds are healing, but she will die.
Oh.
Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
I mean, I could kill the griffin and after that hopefully no more griffin victims, but could we do something to help her? Like, we've got alchemical knowledge, but all our potions, all our witcher potions, they're not meant for humans, are they?
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
Yeah, that's...
she'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Are you're going to give me that choice? Like, okay, a potion could help. She's going to die otherwise, but if she dies, it will be with a lot less pain. How much is a life worth? And are we willing to risk the possible pain that we might cause if it means that she might live or might die horribly? Oh boy. I mean, I would ask her. I'll have to think about this one for a bit. Anyway, for the time being, why I came to you, I'm looking for buckthorn.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. Whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars... something.
Gwynleaf.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Actually, the captain does. I mean, he values order, but he also cares about the people. He seems very fair.
Doubt Emperor Amir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Beast of White Orchard. So we're looking for buckthorn and we're dealing with on death's bed. Can we talk to you? No. Blood pooling in the brain. Okay. That's gonna be an interesting one. On death's bed. Once again, Geralt had a near impossible choice to make. A choice between a greater and a lesser evil. While preparing to hunt the griffin, he had come across one of the beast's victims. A simple peasant woman named Lena. She had been on her way to meet her lover when the griffin attacked. The beast had mortally wounded her. A witcher potion could save her life, or cause her to perish in agony. Ah, God. Like, this is a case of... do we stand idly by and do nothing? And just let her die in peace? Or do we do what we can, even though it might possibly just make everything so much worse? I mean, one needs hope in these trying times. God.
Yes?
Okay, I still can have a conversation with you. Do I want to give this potion for Lena? God. This is a difficult choice. Like, because we don't know what she wants. Are we just going to give it to her like that? You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It might be a horrible choice, but if she can live, it might be worth a shot. And maybe with enough help, if it's even required, if it goes way too far and she starts actually dying in agony, you certainly have got certain herbs and all that kind of stuff that might still be able to help to lessen her pain, or maybe even end things quicker if it is required. She's going to die anyway, so I'm going to do it.
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately, but I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
It would be wrong not to give a damn. Ah, boy. Now, the question, however, is... did we make the right choice? The Witcher decided to help Lena. Geralt then left White Orchard before he could learn the results of the risky treatment he applied. Soon afterwards, while visiting the Nilfgaardian garrison in Velen, I am not going to read that any further because I have a feeling that we might have to learn about that later. So, for now, I think that will remain a mystery. You guys might be able to read it. I did not. Anyway, Tomira. Oh, you gave me a lot of stuff, dear God. Okay, I already had this, right? Yeah, I had a lot of this stuff already, and all of it is pretty worthless to me. You gave me a book? Yes, you did, of sweat and blood. A veil hangs between the world men see and the one they cannot. This veil blocks the dead from the view of the living, and the living from the view of the dead. Some mages can break through this veil and communicate with the dead, or else summon them to the world of the sun for short periods of time. This is the art known as necromancy. The dead can also break through the veil and enter the world of the living on their own. Yet unlike the necromancers, In doing so, they are not driven by reason and will, but by a thoughtless, irrational need. This need arises from powerful emotions such as regret, longing, or wrath. Very often, these emotions gain their power by being invested in a material object by the dead individual, while he or she still knew life. The objects most frequently so endowed: wedding rings, favorite toys, or the instrument used for the crime which sent the returned individual to the other world in the first place. Yup. Which gave me some information on something? Night wraiths and plague maidens. Alright. Night wraiths exude this immense sadness, this helpless wrath. I fear them, same as everyone, but most of all, I feel sorry for them. Aline Altspar, Elfen Trobaritst. Compared to other creatures of the night, catacans, nekurats and werewolves for example, night wraiths and their rarer cousin dusk wraiths might not seem all that dangerous. After all, one might ask, how much harm could a pale withered woman in a tattered dress do? The answer? Quite a bit. Instead of finding this out the hard way, avoid crossing fields and meadows at night at all costs. So basically, avoid meadows and fields during the noon and the day, and also avoid them in the night. Just don't go into the fields at all. Like noon wraiths, night wraiths are only found in rural areas. Travelers fall victim to them most often, but if legends are to be believed, they also sneak into huts at times and murder peasants in their sleep. When they attack, night wraiths remain immaterial for most of the time, meaning physical blows pass right through them. They only take on more tangible form for brief moments in which they strike. When weakened, they will create several projections of themselves which cannot attack directly, but act as transmitters of sorts through which the night wraith can sap her victim's vital energy, just like the noon wraith. Night wraiths can turn immaterial and are at such times very difficult to wound. In order to force one to take on corporeal form, trap it with the Erden sign or hit it with a blast of a moondust bomb. Do not believe the old wife tales and think yourself completely safe from night wraiths during the day. They appear under the light of the sun as well, but are much weaker than after dusk. Did we fight a night wraith? No, we faced a normal wraith. There's so many wraiths and specters all over the place, but what does that mean about plague maidens in that case? Patients seem to have hallucinations of a woman covered in scabs and boils, with rats scurrying about all around her. These ravings subsided after an administration of henbane and poppy extract. Joachim von Gratz notes a Wilhelmerius hospital in Novigrad. When plague ravages a region, the spirit will sometimes walk its lands, a ghost resembling an ill woman whose flesh rots off her bones, and in whose wake crawls a cavalcade of rats. No one knows whether this spirit brings the pox with her, or is merely drawn to it like a moth to a light. Yet it is certain that she delights in dealing pain and suffering, in hearing the howling and moaning of men. Many have called into question the very existence of plague maidens, or peste, as they are sometimes called. Only 2 sightings of such a creature have ever been recorded, both during times of raging epidemic. As the name Plague Maiden suggests, these wraiths take the appearance of females, though exactly why that is remains a mystery. Some speculate they, like other such specters, arise from the powerful emotion charge associated with certain circumstances of death, such as death preceded by a long and particularly painful illness. Not much is known about how to fight a plague maiden, though one can assume they possess many traits in common with other phantoms and wraiths. They undoubtedly pose a great danger, though a witch's immunities should at least prevent him from catching the contagious illness they carry. The fact that I learned about these right now. Oh, I do hope I made the right choice. Oh boy. We got so much stuff from you. Oh my god. I mean, I'm happy with it, but dear god. Let's see, what else? Dragon's Dream, can't use that yet, but release a cloud of gas that explodes when ignited. I would need phosphorus. Don't have that, haven't found it. Grave Hack decoction. Each foe slain accelerates vitality regeneration for the duration of the battle. That's pretty good. Noonrave decoction. Aha. Which needs ergot seeds, no clue. Significantly limits the duration of knockdown, hypnosis, stun and blindness. For us. I mean, that's pretty good. But yeah, I would need to find that first, and I would need to use a Noonrave mutagen. And we get oil. Cursed oil. Apply to a sword for additional effects in combat against cursed ones. Have we found any information on cursed ones? No clue, but anyway, I want to craft this. Thank you. Let's take a look. Cursed ones. Cursed ones. We know nothing about cursed ones. Well, that is fine. That's totally fine. Anyway, are we nearly done with all the additional information? Yes. Tomira.
Yes?
Yes. I'm curious. What's your story?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Elanda?
Not
Do
sure.
I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch.
Wow.
I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Sorry to hear that. I mean, for your parents to just cast you out like that? Oh boy, I mean, yes, the choice was foolish, but dear God. Anyway, by any chance, have you ever heard or known a woman named Claire?
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
20
Heard
years
of her.
ago.
A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement.
I know about that.
The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
Oh, sorry, I am in your way apparently. Thank you for the crowns. Okay, question. Do we need to tie her down so that she doesn't hurt herself while she's trying to heal? Because honestly, if she starts walking around while bleeding and dying, it honestly seems like a very bad idea.
The story of what transpired in that ruined village has become quite clear, but one main thing remains unknown. Why? However, with us being as nosy as we are, the answer can't be that far away.